So let's just see what you guys have learnt today. So we've learnt a little bit of history from day one. So we talked about Terra Nullius, Edie Mabo, the 1967 referendum. We talked about some of those resistance fighters. Hang on, this is hidden. The 1905 Act and kind of the laws placed on us since then till now. We talked a little bit about the stolen generation. I even gave my own personal perspective around that and what had happened in my family. A little bit of stuff between the 1970 to 2000 and then 2000 to now. And how do we move forward together? So these are some of the positive outcomes. So as I said, the closure of Uluru, which happened just late last year, there was a big celebration. Ken Wyatt, as I said before, he's now taken on the portfolio for the Minister for Aboriginal Affairs. And some other things that we've got in place that help you learn about our culture is this thing called WAITOC, which is the West Australian Indigenous Tour Operators Committee. Again, jump on that. You'll see a whole range of Aboriginal people that are in tourism, and it's amazing. They do accommodation, bush tucker experiences, sleepovers, camps, all around the whole of Australia. And then we've got lots of art. Art is very popular here in Australia, where lots of little art things are popping up all over the place. So again, it's another avenue to learn about our culture and our people. Okay, this is where I become famous. So what do I do to make change and bring you on the journey? Exactly what I've just done. I've just taken you through about an hour and a half of learning about our culture and history. And I do this all over for whoever is interested and want to heighten their knowledge. So we share with you our culture. We gain an insight of who we are, our culture and our traditions and our beliefs, and we help you create a better understanding, because as you can see, if you were someone that didn't know about that stuff, then your perspective of Aboriginal people may be a bad one, which doesn't help you create a new one, because you'll still be holding on to that one. So this is what's happened in Australia. A lot of Australian people have a bad experience of Aboriginal culture and they've just held it on for so long. So they just think that that's how it is. But we have become very, innovative in the way that we also, oops, hang on, gone too forward, but we can look at that one. So this is just a lot of things that I do. So actually I'll just go through what some of the things I do. So what do I do to bring change? Here we go. So one of my experiences is that I take you out on country. We connect you to the lands and the waters of country. And sometimes we can do that by a ritual. Ritual meaning we might throw some sand into the water, say hello to the spirits while we're there. And this is really like a really spiritual connection for people. People that haven't ever done that before find it very rewarding that they've actually finally found a little bit of peace for themselves as well, and connecting to that place or that sense of place. Kind of a bit like a welcoming ceremony too to country. So we teach you language, we teach you name of places, the animals, the body parts, family members, noongar names for the plants. Again, bringing that language back. In my ventures, we make use of traditional herbs and spices. So we may do a cooking workshop with you guys. We use things such as lemon myrtle, which I think everybody knows a lot about. Saltbush, bush tomato, river mint. We host cooking sessions for adults to teach you how to use a lot of these ingredients. I play a mentoring role to continue to share with our younger generation, especially our younger women. I have partnered with non-Aboriginal businesses, so you can just see my partner down towards the left screen. That's him, Tucker Bush. We establish bush tucker gardens at schools, which is going gangbusters. It's amazing. So we're teaching kids really early about what's in your environment and what you can eat and help survive. We do high quality cultural sessions. We do them to private organisations, corporate organisations. And again, a lot of people that work in that space work with Aboriginal communities, but aren't very good at the protocols and knowing those things. So we do cross-cultural awareness around teaching you the protocols if you are going to work in our community. and our country. All right, let me just have a sticky beak. So these are just some of the pictures of my experiences that I do with people. As you can see, they've all got happy faces, which means I think I'm doing a good job. All right, where to from here? So this is where our time is. We can have a bit of questions, I think. But just before I end, I'd love to sing you guys a little bit of a song. Any questions, you'll find me here. But I just want to end with a beautiful little song that we teach everyone to connect to country. And it's about, I'll tell you after. Let me have a little bit of a sing first. Hopefully everyone can hear me. Chitty chitty maru, canning, canning. Chitty chitty maru, canning, canning. Warren Jamanga, chitta wirradoo. Warren Jamanga, chitta wirradoo. Chitty chitty maru, canning, canning. Chitty chitty maru, canning, canning. Warren Jamanga, chitta wirradoo. Warren Jamanga, chitta wirradoo.
Thank you. Thank you, Marissa. That was, from reading the comments, I don't think there's a dry eye in the house.
I think I was trying to hold mine back too. I was like, compose,
including mine. So that was a very powerful workshop. So thank you so much for not only doing that, but for sharing so personally. There's